Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, and we'll continue the second half of the Bills and Dolphins game I was playing earlier. I wasn't sure if I was going to continue it, but we might as well finish it up since I have it all set up here in Studio B. Oh, that's kind of bright. It's getting dark out now, so you see the light a little bit more than you might. So let's see if I can angle that away a little bit. See if that'll help at all. I guess not. Does that help? Oh, it makes it worse. Oh, maybe that's a little bit better. Oh well, we'll do the best we can. So anyway, let's head down to the field, shall we? So let's take a look at the first half stats, and there wasn't a lot. It was all Dolphins, 13-0. In fact, they had that big opening kickoff return back to the 13-yard line of the Bills, setting up the first score. And so we'll call up those stats. We'll take a look at the game reports, quick box score. So there it is. Williams on a 2-yard run, just 2 minutes in, made it 6-0, but Von Schaman missed the extra point, and so it was 6-0 Miami. And then in the second quarter, 3 minutes of play in the half, Robisky, a 16-yard run. He actually had the breakaway on that one, and he went all the way for the score. This time, Von Schaman hit the extra point, and that's where we stand, 13-0. The stats, not looking good at all. Buffalo with 8 first downs, Miami with 10. The passing yard, 75 for Ferguson, and over for David Woodley. He had, what was the pass? 114. 162 total yards for Miami, just 102 total yards for the Bills. You can see the fumbles lost. The Bills have lost 2 fumbles, and that has kind of hurt them as well. Just all in all, just not a really good half. Again, we'll take a look at some of the stats here. So we'll start with Miami there. David Woodley, 6 for 9, 114 as we talked about. Robisky's got 20 yards rushing. Again, small numbers here. Nat Moore, 4 catches for 53 yards. Jimmy Cephalo had that one big catch at the end of the half there for 52 yards. That's his longest gain. And if we switch to the Buffalo Bills now, Joe Ferguson, 6 for 15 for 75 yards. Not good at all. Joe Cribbs, measly 17 yards on 7 carries. Not a good half of the Buffalo Bills, they're 0-5, staring at 0-6 here in my replay in 1980. So the only good news for the Bills right now, they will get the ball as Miami will kick off to start the second half. So again, welcome everybody. So we had a lot of people this afternoon. I was surprised how many people we had this afternoon in the first half. But I just got back from the hospital, saw the wife. She's looking real good, so I'm kind of hoping that she'll be coming home tomorrow. So that gives me tonight to play a little football. And so we'll start off some solitaire pro football and see how it goes later on if I come back. I wanted to do some hockey tonight, but I did want to make sure she was doing okay. As Rob Scott joins us here at the Orange Bowl. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And we're just going to play the second half again, having some fun here. I may or may not be playing this game correctly, but this game's a lot of fun, and I'm having a blast with it. So let's go. Von Schaman kicks it away all the way down to the 1-yard line. So Von Schaman with that kick, and that'll be a 64-yard kick to the 1-yard line. All right, picking this up now on the kick return is Terry Miller. Terry Miller. He will return this one 17 yards to the 18-yard line. So kick return. It's going to be Terry Miller on the kick return for 17 yards. And that's where the Bills will take it over. She had surgery this morning. Went very well. I was surprised how alert she was. They really work miracles with these surgeries nowadays, because you used to go in the hospital after someone's having surgery and they're like all laid out and you can't even talk to them for days. And now it's like she's in there like, having a cup of tea or whatever it was and talking to me normal. So, but they kicked us out. Visiting hours very early at that hospital. So, yep, so she's looking good. She's got her phone with her, so I can text her during the night, but they just gave her more medication, so I expect her to be passing out anytime now, if she's not already. But thanks for asking. She's doing okay. And so we'll kick things off. So let's see what we're going to do. We're gonna run this one here against defense A. Alrighty, so that's going to be Joe Cribbs. Let's see if Cribbs can get something going here. So he's got a 3-1, so that's a 2. Oh, he's going to try to break this one away, and he can't. 1-37, and I roll a 39, but he'll still pick up 7 yards on the carry. So Cribbs just can't bust this one out, but he'll pick up 7, 2nd and 3. I'm going to keep it on the ground. I'm going to go back to Cribbs. This time it's going to be defense E, and that's going to be no change. So we get a 3, -3, no gain. So Cribbs stuffed at the line this time, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. We're going to keep it on the ground again, and we're going to go to Curtis Brown this time. We're going to mix it up. Curtis Brown against defense F this time. So it's a -2. They're expecting the run. It's only a 1, and he gets stuffed behind the line for a 1-yard loss. Miami was playing run all the way, and they stuff him for a 1-yard loss, and the Bills are going to have to kick it away. Rupert Andy asked, how does time work in this game? Okay, there is a time chart that comes with the game, and it's pretty clear about how many seconds on a run, how many seconds on a pass, an incomplete pass, penalties, hurry-up offense, and a whole bit. After talking to Ron, and, we kicked this around, it averages to be about 30 plays a quarter is what we'd figured out. So what Ron and myself are doing in this game is every play, aside from a kick, is 30 seconds. And that should get us our 30 plays, right? Because it's 15 minutes and a quarter. So if we get 2 plays a quarter, that gets us our 30 plays, which is about average. So that's what we do for the first quarter and the third quarter. The second quarter, we do it the same way until the 2-minute warning. And then from the 2-minute warning, we kind of play it by ear. Incomplete pass to be 10 seconds. A run, if the clock is still moving, maybe we'll go 30 seconds. If they do the hurry up, maybe 20 seconds, depending on the length of the run. So when it comes to 2 minutes left in the half, we kind of play it by ear to what we think it would be. And the same in the fourth quarter, except with about 4 or 5 minutes ago, depending if it's a close game or not. We'll check to see if they go out of bounds. We'll check, incomplete passes are only 10 seconds instead of 30. So that's how we do the timing in this game. It's just easier that way because we're not really nickel and diming the play. So we go 30 seconds for everything except the kick in the first and third quarter, and then in the second quarter we go right down to the 2-minute warning, and then in the fourth quarter, again, right around the 4 or 5 minute mark, we start checking for out of bounds and shortening up the time sequences and the whole bit, and that seems to work pretty well. Again, there's no magic to it. If there's a timing chart if you want to use it, but that's what we do, in case you were wondering. So again, you'll see a lot of 30-second plays even on an incomplete pass for the third quarter and beginning of the fourth quarter here in the second half. So, and again, there's no wrong answer. I tried to play it one time where an incomplete pass was 10 seconds no matter what, and I checked for out of bounds all the time. And but I just ran into a lot of plays. Each team is supposed to get about 60 plays in a game, and I was getting 75, almost 80 when I did it that way. So it was a little unrealistic. So I wanted to back that off. But again, maybe the modern seasons, that's how it plays. But if you look on my thing here. For Buffalo, I got 30. I've already ran 3 plays here, and they've run 32 plays, so that would be about right. Miami's run exactly 30 plays in the first half, so that's the target that I was looking for. So that's how we do it. And CBS knows who's yeah. I actually do high school football. I do a lot of hockey mostly, but I have done some high school football. And they asked me back every year. Until the COVID hit, I was going back every year for this one high school team, and that was kind of fun. So I got a 4th and 4. So Greg Cater will come in and punt this one away, and that's going to be his average kick. So that's going to be 39 yards. So Cater comes in for the Bills and goes 39 yards on the kick. Back for the Dolphins is Tony Nathan. Tony Nathan will not fair catch it, and Tony Nathan on the punt return will return that 7 yards. So Nathan on the punt return will go 7 yards. No time on the clock because it's a kick. That's how I do it. That's kind of how it averages out because sometimes the run plays will go longer than 30 and the pass plays are shorter. So that's just kind of, it's a balance. Again, there's no right answer. If you wanted to, you could really try to finagle the plays to how long you think they were, but then you're asking about a lot more time too to play the game. All right, Dolphins got the ball. They're gonna keep it on the ground, and we're gonna go. Okay, defense E, 26 getting the ball. It's gonna be Robisky who has a touchdown in this game, so he's got a 2. -3. It's a -1. Oh, he goes backwards a yard. So the Bills looking to get this ball back as they bounce Robisky for a 1-yard loss on the play. Again, not a lot of offense in this game at all, as you can see that, this is not a lot. It was 162 to 102 is what it was. All righty, second down. It's going to be another run against defense C this time. 46 is going to be Woody Bennett. Woody Bennett comes in. He's got a 4. -2 is 2. A flag on the play, and he gets knocked back for a yard loss. let's check the flag. And it's going to be on the defense. So the Dolphins will get lucky here. That's a 5-yard penalty. It's an offside. Man lined up in the neutral zone. So we're going to call that a penalty on the Bills. We get 5 yards. And we're going to call that neutral zone infraction. No, I don't count penalties as times either. It's not considered a play. At least that's not how we play it. All right, 2nd and 6 now. So we're gonna go long pass. We're going long pass on this one, and it's gonna be defense E, looking for Nat Moore. So Woodley going long this time. So we got a 6 -2. It's a 4. Woodley looking deep and incomplete. Looks like he threw it behind Nat Moore on the play. And that will be incomplete. And again, I'm going to mark that as 30 seconds, even though it didn't take 30. But again, that's how our average works out. So 3rd and 6. We're going short pass this time. All right, against a C defense. And we're looking for Nathan coming out of the backfield. So that's a 12 -4. Wow, that's an 8. And 8 on my chart. That's complete to Nathan out of the backfield. And Nathan sees some daylight. 1-46. He breaks away. Oh, 1-8, biggest gain? It is. It's his biggest gain, and Nathan goes for 61 yards on the catch. On a C, oh boy, call that 57 yards. So Woodley to Nathan out of the backfield for 57 yards. Touchdown! I couldn't do the math in my head that quick. And a dump-off pass to Tony Nathan out of the backfield, and he scampers 52 yards for the score. And the Bills are facing 0-6 now, as they're in a 19-point hole pending the extra point. And again, the extra point is one. It's automatically good unless I get a 25 or 26, and I don't. And the kick is good. So Von Schamann tacks on the extra point, and it's 20-0 Miami here in the Orange Bowl. He hits Tony Nathan. He breaks it away, and he rolled the 8. That's his longest gain. His longest gain was actually 61, but because I was rolling on defense C, I actually subtracted 4 yards because in this particular season there's a plus or minus on the yards per catch, so it adjusts a little bit with it depending on the defense it's called. So it's just a third step of math here in this game, and so that's why I had to double check that. So I couldn't do the math on the fly, but anyway, he scores. All right, so the kickoff goes 6 yards deep into the end zone, and that's where it will stay, and they'll take it out on the. No, not David Woodley. Huey Von Schamann's kick goes into the end zone, and the kick return by Terry Miller will be 0 yards. He won't bring it out, and that's what the Bills will take over. So we kick off the third quarter, 20-0. You can't get Howard Cosell in your head right now. Yeah. What a pass by Woodley. He found Nathan out of the backfield, and he eluded Steve Freeman on his way for 6 points for the Dolphins. All right, so we're going to go. We'll start with a run. Joe Cribbs against the C defense. So that's a 3, and he'll get 2 yards on the carry. So we're going to have to start bumping up the plays here, some short passes. All right, so short pass. A defense. We're looking for 28 right now. That's going to be Frank Lewis. So Ferguson takes the snap, looking for Frank Lewis. So we got a 12 -2. That's a 10. Complete. He hits Lewis with the pass. Lewis goes 17 yards, and he's hit. Lewis, 17 yards, and he's hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Dolphins. I think that's a second fumble by Lewis. So Ferguson goes back to pass. He hits Frank Lewis for 17 yards, and he fumbles, and the Dolphins scoop it up. And a 6, they return it for 10 yards. Holy cow, it's another turnover for the Bills, as it's going to be Rusty Chambers picking it up and returning it 10 yards the other way for the Dolphins. And this day just continues to get worse for Joe Ferguson and the Bills. I think that's the second turnover after catch by Frank Lewis. I'd have to double check on that, but wow. And Tebow is here. Way to go, Tebow. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I work Monday and Tuesday nights, so I didn't get to see the stream. I listened to it in bed last night, but I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing yet with the APA football with ID. But it looked pretty good. And it's quite a bit. The helper here is great. Oh, it does everything. Like I say, I can go back, and I can actually go back to my quick drive summaries, and it can tell me exactly what happened. So again, here's another fumble lost right here, a fumble lost. So it's just been a tough day. I wonder if it'll show me if I fumbled over here on the Bills. No, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me if they fumbled or not. But yeah, it's been a bad day for the Bills. So 1st and 10 now. We're gonna keep it on the ground. This is going to be the E defense against 45. Who's 45? Woodley. Busted play. Woodley's got to keep it himself. So -3 is a 0, and Woodley scampers forward for 2 yards on the broken play. So Woodley goes for 2 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 8 on the 27. Chuck Knox throwing the clipboard. Yeah. Oh, he was the quarterback of the Bills. Yes, he was. Tebow, does it accumulate stats for the season? Yes. I am just using it for a one-off because I'm not playing every game. So what I'm doing is using this to kind of stream and keep my stats for this game and get a final score. What I'm doing then is I'm quick simming the rest of the week, and I'm keeping stats in Excel. So if you follow that, I'm playing one game. Sometimes I play 2 games a week, and I use this just to get the final score. And sometimes I'll use it just to stream too. But the rest of the games, I just sim off to the side, and I keep the stats in Excel. But if you wanted to, you could play every game here. It would keep every stat. You could sort every stat. You could have your standings. This helper does it all if you want to. I heard rumors that they might be adding a quick score mode. And if they add a quick score mode, what that will do is allow me to play one game and then just put in all the scores in here and keep my standings in here. Hang on one second. I got to open my window. Sorry about this. Getting a little hot in here, so I just want to get some air in here because I'm still only in the 3rd quarter. But this thing does everything. This helper does all you would want. I wish they had a hockey one like this. He does have a hockey one. It just doesn't keep the stats because if it kept the standings, oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. Yes, it's not happening in Buffalo, Rob Scott. It's definitely happening in Miami. But it's 2nd and 8 now. Dolphins just going to grind it out. So against a defense C, we're going to go to Woody Bennett. Woody Bennett comes in. So he's got an average of 4. -2 is a 2. And Woody Bennett picks up 2 yards. So they're just kind of grinding it away here. Woody Bennett picking up 2 yards on the ground the hard way. And it's going to be 3rd and 6 right now. We still need a couple of yards here. So right now we're looking at a 47-yard kick, which is not going to happen. So we need to get under 40. So we need to get 6 yards, which would be a first down. So we're going to go short pass. All right, against defense A, that's a short pass. And we're going to look for Delvin Williams out of the backfield. So Woodley, 9, Williams 2 against A. So it's an 10. It's a 10. So Delvin Williams, column 10. So Woodley takes the snap, goes back, looks to dump it off to Williams. Column 10. That's, puck. The puck. The football is deflects. It deflects up in the air. This could be picked off. So I have a 1-23, a 1-33. It's picked off. It's intercepted by the Bills. The first good thing to go for the Bills today. So, and where did it go, by the way? Williams was 5 yards down the field. So Woodley sent the pass over to Williams 5 yards down the field, and it's intercepted. It is picked off by Bill Simpson of the Bills. And Bill Simpson on the interception return runs it back 9 yards, but he's hit. Interception returned by Bill Simpson. He's hit hard. Where's my Bill Simpson? Bill Simpson. He returns it. What did I say? It was average +2. So he returns it 9 yards. Simpson returns it 9 yards, but he's hit. And the ball comes free. The ball is loose again, and it's scooped up by the Dolphins. It's scooped up by the Dolphins, and they get it back. Oh, let's check the fumble return. Right? Oh, wait a second. Oh, that was on the interception. So I got to check the fumble return now. Oh, I'm getting all confused here. I'm getting hot and heavy. So that's the defense now, and 2 yards. So it's scooped up, and Woodley scoops it up as he going in on the play, and the Dolphins get it back. Wow. This was something else. So Woodley throws a pass. It's picked off by Simpson, but on the return, he's hit and fumbles, and Woodley scoops it up. Just some of the crazy things that can happen in solitaire pro football. And I've seen it all. I've had blocked punts. I've had blocked extra points. I've had craziness. I haven't had a safety yet. I haven't had that. But, boy, this game is fun, folks. It does all the crazy stuff. So, wow. So, the Dolphins get the ball back. So the Bills pick it off, but Simpson fumbles on the interception return, and Woodley falls on it. Unbelievable. So now let's just keep it on the ground. We don't want to mess around anymore. So against defense D, we're going to go back to Williams out of the backfield now. Williams against a D, he's a +1. He'll go back a yard. No, that's fine. We'll take the -1 yard as opposed to fumbling that ball. 30 seconds come off the clock, and this is absolutely nuts right now. Fuel up the play in the game. It might be. The Bills got the ball back with still a lot of time, but then they fumbled on the return, and it's just not good. So defense A, keeping it on the ground. We're going to go back to Robisky this time. So Robisky's a 2, and Robisky will pick up 4 yards. So Robisky gets the handoff now, goes up the left side for 4 yards. And 3rd and 7 at the 24. If we can get inside the 20, we got a realistic chance at a field goal. We're keeping it on the ground. We're not going to pass anymore. So defense B, going back to Robisky one more time. So he's got a 2 and flag on the play, and he'll lose a yard. Let's check the penalty on the 1 yard loss, and that is on the Dolphins. So I think the Bills, well, let's check the flag first of all. So it's going to be 10 yards. So I think they're going to push him back out of field goal range, so they'll take the penalty. So it's going to be on the Dolphins, 10 yards for a holding. So I think the Bills are going to take that and push him back 10 yards at the 34. So now we're looking at a long field goal. So we're going to have to go short pass this time. So against the defense A, 17. So we're looking for Nat Moore this time. Alrighty, so they'll get a 12, and minus we'll get an 11. So Woodley takes a snap, looks to fire to Moore. Column 11, incomplete. And so Woodley can't connect with Nat Moore on the play. And what do we do now? 4th and 17 on the 34. That's a 51-yard field goal. It's only a 1-4. So I think we're going to pooch it in. We're going to have to pooch it in on 4th and 17. Buffalo fans are trying to find what channel the Bills are on because this game has to be the Sabres. Yes, or the Canucks. Yes, it could be. So we're going to pooch it in. So Roberts comes in. He's a C. And on the easy punt, pooches it to the 6. Ooh, that's only a, is that 18 yard? No, 28 yard kick. Is that right? So if I punt 28 yards to the, so Roberts punts it 28 yards to the 6. It is returnable. Oh boy. Roland Hooks comes in. He's not going to fair catch. I probably wouldn't fair catch from the 6. And the punt return is, oh boy, 4 yards. So Roland Hooks catches that one, only gets 4 yards. So they're pinned deep in their zone again. Again, 0 for the kick. I don't do the kicks. And that's where the Bills take over on the 10. So down 20-0 here in Miami. And the Miami fans are loving this. So we're going to go short pass. Okay, defense E. 26. Frank Lewis again. Oh, boy. They're going back to Lewis, who just fumbled on the last drive against a defensive E. So it's a -1. So we got a 12. We're going to call him 11. Pass. Here comes the rush. 25-28. Not a good chance at all. No, he escapes the rush. Ferguson on the move. He will scramble, and Ferguson will pick up 7 yards on the scramble. Nice job by Joe Ferguson to elude the rush and take off and get 7 yards. Buffalo still taking it on the chin. Yes. Let's take a look at our quick box score here. At the half, it was 13-0, and on the first drive, David Woodley, 52-yard pass to Tony Nathan. And that made it 20-0. And that's where we are right now. Ferguson, 7 of 16 for 92 yards. Not a good day for Ferguson thus far. 2nd and 3 now. We're going to keep it on the ground. So we're going to go defense C this time against the 28. That's going to be Curtis Brown. Curtis Brown on the ground. A 3. He'll pick up 3 yards. That's a first down. So Curtis Brown comes in. The fullback goes right up the middle, picks up the first down. That's all the Bills wanted. We're going to go long against a D. And we're looking for, we're not going to go to Cribs. We're going to go to Jerry Butler this time. We're going to open this up. So that's a 7 against a D. Oh, boy, it's a 4. They're waiting for it. They were playing pass all the way on the 4. It's complete. Jerry Butler hauls in the pass. And a 1-8? No. But it's going to be a long catch. So Butler goes 22 yards. 22 yards on the play. So Ferguson hits Butler for 22 yards. And that's finally a big play by the Bills. As got more fans jumping in the chat room here. Steeler fans in here. RF joins as well. And I just saw the wife. She's looking really good. I was surprised. I mean, yeah, any kind of surgery is kind of scary, you know. And it's like it was on her stomach, and I was just like, she's talking. She's having trouble, obviously, eating stuff. But I was like, wow, you're pretty alert. She was watching TV and the whole bit, and I was like, good for you. So if all goes well, she'll come home tomorrow. But tonight it's just me and a little bit of football, and I might play some hockey later. I don't know if I'll stream it because I've been on twice today, but I'll definitely be watching some YouTube tonight. Bills are not out of this, said Tebow. 1st and 10 on the 42. We're going to go short pass this time against the C defense. Oh, I got my little block. I don't know if I showed you my little block. I bought this little block at Joann's Fabrics the other night, and then I bought these little press-on letters. So now I have the 6 blocks. So instead of using my little slide, I just put this block up so I know what defense is called, and it works out really well. It takes up a lot less space, and it makes me happy. All right, so defense is C. Short pass. Mark Brammer this time. So we got a 12 on Brammer. -2, it's a 10. Looking for Brammer. Uh-oh. Here comes the rush. And he gets away. And he won't scramble, so he's going to go back to Brammer again. Call him 10. Complete to Brammer. Brammer makes the catch. And Brammer goes for, oh boy, only 3 yards on the catch. So he escapes, but he does hit Brammer for 3. And I guess that's positive yards. And I guess right now for the Bills, you'll take it 2nd and 7. Short pass again. Defense A this time. Looking for Jerry Butler. Oh boy. Butler, come on. He's got to make a play now. Butler. So we have a 13. -2 has got an 11. Complete. Hits Butler with the pass in stride. And Butler goes for 10, call it 10 yards. First down. So Buffalo on the move, hitting Butler for 10 yards. And that's a first down. Yeah, thank you, Al. It was good news. I was surprised how alert she was. Again, I really was. So if all goes well, yep, she'll be home tomorrow, and she'll be listening to me do something tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be broadcasting tomorrow, but hopefully I'll do something tomorrow. All right. Short pass again. Defense F this time. 48. Oh, that's going to be somebody weird. Duke Ferguson. All right. It's going to Duke Ferguson. We're going to bring out everybody. Joe Ferguson to Duke Ferguson. So we have an 11. And that pass is incomplete to the Duke. So Duke Ferguson cannot haul that one in, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's keep it on the ground. Let's maybe sneak him here. Sneak something on the ground. All right. Defense A. It's going to be Cribs 3. -1 is a 2. He'll pick up 4 yards. So we got 4 yards on the play. But Cribs, I know we need to get more than that, but at least, oh boy, come on. 4 yards. There we go. 3rd and 6. That's a manageable one. Short pass against an F. Short pass, 49. Rolling hooks. Out of the backfield. Looking for rolling hooks. So we got a 12. And, here comes the rush. He escapes the rush. He will not scramble. So we're going back to hooks on a, what did I say it was, a 12? 12, 10, yeah, 12. And complete. He connects with Hooks this time. And Hooks will go for 4 yards. Only 4 yards to Hooks. So Ferguson hits Hooks for 4 yards. And that brings up a 4th and 2 and a 37. And I think at this point of the game, you got to go for it. You need to get some points on this drive. So they're bringing in the big guys. Terry Miller is coming in for the run. The big fullback. Will the Dolphins be expecting this? I believe they are. Oh, they get a 0, though. Oh, boy. So Miller has a 5 going into this run. 4th and 2. Handoff to Miller, and he busts forward for the 5 yards. So Terry Miller, the running back, comes in, short yardage specialist, and he'll pick up the first down. Yeah, Cribbs wants the ball, but this time he had to go to Miller. He had a little bit better rating, but now I can't use him for a while because he only had a 1. So once in a while, I'll call in a big gun like that. All right, so it's going to be a short pass against an A defense, and we're looking for Butler one more time. We rolled a 7. We're going to go back to Butler. So we have a 13. -2 is an 11. Pass to Butler is incomplete. So what do we got now? 2nd and 10 now on the 32. Short pass against defense F. Looking for Joe Cribbs out of the backfield. So we got a 13. Complete to Cribbs. And Cribbs, oh boy, Cribbs didn't get anywhere on that one. 2 yards on the catch. So Ferguson hits Cribbs just for a pair coming out of the backfield, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Tight camera shot of Crockett and Tubbs. Maybe we can do that. We'll have to get a tight camera shot. 3rd and 8, short pass. The E defense comes out, 26. Frank Lewis having a tough day, but we're going to go back to Lewis. So we got a 12. -1 is 11. Flag on the play. Pass is complete to Lewis. And Lewis will pick up 16 yards. Let's check the penalty, though. 31. And it's on Buffalo. So they're bringing it back. Holding is the call, and holy moly. So 10 yards on the Bills, and this day just can't end fast enough for the team from Buffalo. 3rd and 18 now from the 40. Short pass against defense F. Short pass to Mark Brammer. We're going to go to Mark Brammer this time. So we got a 12. Looking for Brammer. Complete to Mark Brammer. And Mark Brammer goes for... Mark Brammer goes for 5 yards. Oh, wait. Less than that. 1 yard. Wah, wah. Mark Brammer goes for 1 yard, and they haul him down as they try to set up the screen pass, and it didn't work. 4th and 17 and 39. This you don't go for. So we're going to just have to pooch it in. So in comes Greg Cater, the punter. And on the easy kick, oh boy, it's only to the 12, and it's going to be returned. So 39 minus 12 is what, 27-yard kick? So is that right? So Carter comes in, 27 yards to the 12. It's going to be returned by Nick Giaquinto. And Giaquinto will return this 3 yards. So Giaquinto comes in on the punt return for 3 yards. And that's where the Dolphins will go to work on the 15-yard line. So the score 20-0 here. 2 minutes of play in the third quarter. It was a hold. There was definitely a hold on the play. I saw it. We all saw it. All right, so defense D right now. Handoff going to Robisky. Robisky's a 2. Minus a 1 is a 1, but he'll pick up 6 yards on the play. So Robisky comes in and picks up 6. 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground again. This time it's going to go to Williams, Delvin Williams. And he'll pick up 2 yards on the carry. So Williams pounds his way forward for 2 more. So minute to go in the third quarter. 20-0 Miami here in Miami. You're going to keep it on the ground on 3rd and 2. against defense A. Defense A. It's going to go to Robisky again. Robisky picks up 2 yards and a first down. And they move the chains. And the dejected Buffalo bench shuffles down 10 more yards. Last play of the first quarter, keeping it on the ground. A defense again. 40 is going to be, another busted play. This is going to be Woodley. Woodley on a busted play. He goes 2 yards and he's hit. The ball comes loose, but he gets it right back. So Woodley hit at the last play of the third quarter. Picks up a couple of yards. He actually dropped the ball, but he fell right on it, and that's where we stand. So after 3 quarters, it's the Dolphins 20 and the Bills absolutely nothing. Let's take a look at our quick box score here. As we look at, I want to see the yards right now. Total yards, 188 for Buffalo, 232. But here's the difference. 4 fumbles lost for the Bills. And despite that, they're only down by 20 points. So it's a 2nd and 8 now for Miami as we kick off the fourth quarter. Defense F. And it's going to be Robisky again. And he'll pick up 3 yards. Cancel the pass. 3 yards on the run for Robisky. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. I guess we could go short pass. We'll go short pass. So short pass against defense B. Short pass is 9. So we're going to dump it off to Tony Nathan out of the backfield. So we have a 12. We have a 12 complete to Tony Nathan out of the backfield. And Nathan will pick up 5 yards and just get enough for the first down. Stretching that out is Nathan. And it's a 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins. And I got to shuffle up my cards here because I'm ripping through them here. So Buffalo was 11-5. I have the record right here on the team card. But in my replay, they're 0-5 on their way to 0-6. And this is a legitimate loss. Sometimes the quick play games, you kind of look at that and say, well, it's a quick play. You're just rolling a couple of dice, anything can happen. But here I'm actually playing it out, and I'm watching this unfold. And that's why I like this game, because I can watch this unfold right in front of me, the collapse of the Buffalo Bills. I'm just going to shuffle my cards. I'm almost done here. It's brought to you by Farmers. They know about getting steamrolled. Yes, they do. It's also brought to you by Uncle Ron's Snake Oil. Cures anything except 20-point leads. 1st and 10 now, keeping it on the ground against defense C. Hands off to Williams, and Williams will pick up a couple on the play as we try to grind out the clock here in Miami in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 8, keeping it on the ground. It's going to go this time defense B, and this is going to be Woody Bennett on the carry. Woody Bennett with a 4B. That's a 4, and he'll pick up 2 yards. So Bennett plowing forward for a pair. And that's going to be a 3rd and 6. Take a look at the running backs. Let's see. Robisky with 34 yards. Woody Bennett with 12. Delvin Williams. Does he really have 9 carries for 1 yard as long as 2? Wow, that's pretty bad. There's been no offense in this game. What a dud this game has been. Short pass against defense A. So we're looking on the short pass for Delvin Williams out of the backfield. So we have an 11. -1 is a 10. Looking for Williams out of the backfield. Complete to Williams out of the backfield. And Williams will pick up 5 yards on the play. 5. He gets close to the stick. So on a 3rd and 6, he gets 5 yards. I got to bring out the measurement. So they're bringing out the sticks to see if he reached forward and got that extra yard. So here we go. And so it's going to be on a pass. It's a 14 to 28. 14 to 28 to first down. No, he's a yard short. So the pass to, what did I say that was? Delvin Williams out of the backfield, I think I said, for 5 yards, and he will be a yard short. And the Dolphins, with a 20-point lead, a 4th and 1 on their own 44, I think you got to kick it. The riverboat gambler in me says to go for it, but I think we're going to kick this away. So back in punt formation is George Roberts. George Roberts, he will get the punt away. A 43-yard kick by Roberts. And that kick will be picked up by Roland Hooks again. Hooks will not fair catch it, and Roland Hooks on the punt return will go 4 yards. So good coverage by the Dolphins on Roland Hooks. So once again, poor field position for the Bills. They trail 20-0, so we got to go short pass against defense A. So we're looking for Cribbs out of the backfield. A -2. Oh boy. So we have an 11 and complete to Cribbs. And Cribbs will pick up, oh boy, not many. 4 yards on the catch. So Ferguson hits Cribbs for 4 yards. And it's gonna be 2nd and 6. We're gonna do we need passing. I gotta get chunks of yardage here. Short pass against A again. This time it's gonna be Frank Lewis. Looking for Lewis. Frank the Fumbler, they call him. That's what they call him back home. We got a 10. Complete. Can Lewis hang on this time? Lewis. Yes, he does. Frank Lewis goes for 15 yards on the pass and catch. So Ferguson hitting Frank Lewis, and this time Frank the Fumbler hangs on for 15 yards. 1st and 10. We're going long this time, and we're going to look for Jerry Butler going long against the defense D. See if we can catch him napping. Nope, that's a -3. The Dolphins are ready for it. So we have a 4, a 7. It's going to be a 4. Ferguson looking for Butler. Got him! He got Butler. 1 to 8. Longest gain? No, but it's a long pass to Butler. And he goes for 32 yards on the catch. So that's a pass from Ferguson to Butler for 32 yards. And the Bills still showing signs of life. Short pass against the E defense. There's my E. There it is. And we're looking for... let's go to Curtis Brown out of the backfield. No, wait, it's Cribbs. It said Cribbs. We'll go Cribbs. All right, Cribbs out of the backfield. We got a 13. -1. That's a 12. And that's incomplete to Cribbs. So Ferguson looking for Cribbs. And that is incomplete on the pass. 2nd and 10. Short pass. This time it's going A defense. And we're going to go to wide receiver. We're going to go to Reuben Gant this time. Looking for Reuben Gant. So I have a 9. Complete to Reuben Gant. And Gant will go 16 yards on the catch. So Ferguson hitting Reuben Gant for 16 yards. And the Bills are driving, showing some life here in the 4th quarter. They're at the 16-yard line. Short pass again, B defense. And this time, going back to Frank Lewis to get some confidence now in Frank Lewis against the B defense. So that's going to be an 11 pass. Incomplete. Yep, I got to take this. I got the wife calling. Hang on 1 second, folks. We got a commercial break. Almost back from commercial, folks. Sorry about this. Hospital call. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. That was a hospital call. I had to take that one. She's doing good. She's all loopy. Yeah, I turned off the mic so I could take the phone call. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's doing good. She's talking like this because I gave her one more pain pill. So she's like, I'm going to sleep. So yeah, go to sleep, get some rest. So sorry about that delay there, but I didn't think she'd be calling so soon. So all right, so we have a 1st and 10 now. Hopefully the mic's back on. Let me just double check this. Yep, there we are. Again, I had to take that call there. Sorry about that. All right, so 10 minutes to go here. They're driving 1st and 10 on the 16. Let's go another short pass. So we're going to go defense B, and we're going to look for Cribbs coming out of the backfield this time. So we have a 13. B is a 12. Looking for Cribbs. Uh-oh. Here comes the rush. And no, he escapes the rush. And he won't scramble. So he's going to go back to Cribbs again. And we said that was a 13. Good thing I have that little cube here. It's a 12. Going back to Cribbs. This time he gets it to Cribbs. He threads the needle. Oh, Cribbs, though. Wow. He drops it to Cribbs, and Cribbs loses 2 yards. Cribbs is caught behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss. Well, as Carl Wilkinson joins us here. Yeah, turnover coming. Well, a 2-yard pass loss. That's as good as a turnover, right? All right, so defense C going back to the air. Let's go back to the Duke. I like the Duke. We're going to go to the Duke. We're bringing in the Duke. So we got an 11 on the Duke. -2. It's a 9. Ferguson to Ferguson. Uh-oh, here comes the pass rush. And he slips away. Ferguson's going to scramble this time. And, uh-oh, we got a flag. We got a flag. Ferguson tries to break away, though. He does break away. It's not his longest gain, but Ferguson breaks away. And Ferguson goes for 15 yards. Let's check the penalty. Ferguson scrambles for 15 yards. Let's check the penalty. And it's on the Bills. It's on the Bills. And it's going to be 5 yards. Somebody moved. So, penalty on the Bills. 5 yards. Somebody moved. We got an illegal motion on the play. And so a big gain down inside the 5 goes for naught. 2nd and 17 now. Short pass against defense C. Frank Lewis. We got a 12. -2 is a 10. Looking for Lewis. Caught. Lewis with the catch. And Lewis, oh boy, 11 yards on the catch by Lewis. So Ferguson to Frank Lewis for 11 yards. So 3rd and 6 from the 12. A flag. Let me guess. Buffalo. Yep. You're absolutely right. All right. 3rd and 6. You know something? We're going to run because we're going to get 2 plays to get 6 yards. So we're going to run. We're going to see if we can fool them against the defensive D. Yes, we fooled the defense. We fooled the defense. And let's see who's going to get the ball. Curtis Brown's going to get it. So he's got a 3. A 3. Oh, he's hit behind the line. And he fumbles. But the Bills get it back. Oh, man, he's hit behind the line. So the handoff to Curtis Brown. He's hit behind the line. He loses the ball. The Bills get it back. And he scoops it up, and he picks it up, and he runs for 2 yards. So he fumbled it, but he got it back. So Curtis Brown got it back, stumbles ahead for 2 yards, but boy, I tell you, when it rains, it pours. So it's a 4th and 5. Whoo, 4th and 5. We're going short pass against a defense D, and they're expecting pass. That's a -3. So a short pass. We need 5 yards. We're going to try to connect the Cribbs out of the backfield. So we got a 13 minus a 3. That's a 10. Looking for Cribbs out of the backfield. Complete to Cribbs. And Cribbs will pick up 8 yards on the catch. So the pass from Ferguson to Cribbs gets him 8 yards. And now it's 1st and goal from the 3. So Carl says block that kick. They might not have to kick. Keeping it on the ground. Defense B right now. Cribbs against a B. That's a 0. And he's knocked backwards for 3 yards. Cribbs tried to sweep around the end, and they flushed him out for a 3-yard loss. 7.5 to play. 2nd and 6. We got to go short pass this time against the E defense. Short pass. Mark Brammer. Ferguson trying to target Brammer. So we got a 12 minus a 1. Oh, no. Oh, wait. We got goal line. Sorry, we're on the goal line here. I got to check this out. So we got a 10, and Brammer is a goal line of 3. So that's a 13 minus 1. So that's a 12. And a pass incomplete to Brammer right at the goal line. And, boy, I tell you, it's a 3rd and 6. Do we do 2 runs? I'll try 2 runs just to get in the damn end zone. All righty. It's going to be on the run. Oh, boy. Ferguson on a keeper. Ferguson So Ferguson stumbles ahead for 2 yards. And now it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 4 from the 4. They got no choice. They got to go for it. 8 yards should be 4th down. So 4th and 4 from the 4. The game's probably over anyway, but I'm going to say this is your ball game. They don't get in. This is over. Do they take they can't take, well, if they take the field goal, they need 3 scores. If they take the field goal, that's 3. No, they're down by 17 at that point, so then that wouldn't help. They need 3 touchdowns. All right, I'm trying to do the math here. All righty, so we're gonna short pass it against a B. So it's a minus 1. Goal line. We're looking for Cribbs. Cribbs out of the backfield. Short pass. We got a goal line. We got a 10. We got a 3. We got a 13 minus 1. Minus 2. It's an 11. Ferguson back to pass. Dumps it off to Cribbs. And here comes the rush. And he is sacked. They get Ferguson before he can get the ball off. It's a 9-yard quarterback sack. And that is your ball game. Tim Foley gets him for the sack. Oh, boy. All right. And Buffalo comes away empty from the 4. Wow. He goes back to pass. He tried to dump it off, and he never had a chance. Foley come in and took him down, and that's the first sack of the game, and the Dolphins with the ball, and they're just going to try to run out some of the clock here. So we're going to hit. Woody Bennett comes in. Woody Bennett. He's a 4, actually. That ain't too bad against a B. So that's a 4, and Woody Bennett picks up 7 yards as they try to get out of the hole. So 7 yards to Woody Bennett. Clock ticking away now here. 5.5 to play. They're going to go defense A. They're keeping it on the ground. Delvin Williams right now. Delvin Williams. He'll pick up 4 yards, and that's a first down. So the Miami offense now grinding away at the clock. They're on the 24-yard line. Keeping it on the ground. We might as well. Going back to Williams. Flag on the play. And Williams stopped at the line of scrimmage. And let's check the flag. 43, and it's on Buffalo. 15 yards and an automatic first down, and the Bills are just completely frustrated at this point. We got unnecessary roughness on the defense. 15 yards. First down. Not good news for the Bills. And now Miami's out to the 39 and some breathing room. So they're going to hand it off to Woody Bennett again. Woody Bennett gets the call. And Woody Bennett will pick up, stuffed at the line. No gain for Bennett. But they'll take some time off the clock. 4.5 to play. Defense C now. It's going to be Robisky. Robisky's a 2. Robisky. And he'll pick up 2 yards on the carry. And it's going to be third down right now. And not much the Bills can do here. Except watch. 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 20-0. Bills looking to go 0-6 with this loss. It's going to keep it on the ground. Defense E going back to Delvin Williams. And he'll lose a yard on the carry, but that's all right. They just wanted to get a couple seconds off the clock. So Williams goes backwards a yard. And it's going to be, come on. There we go. 4th down and 9. Again, let's take a look at some of the stats, and they are ugly. For Miami, Delvin Williams, 5 yards. Oh, that's on the catch. Delvin Williams over here. 11 carries, 4 yards. Really? This game has been pathetic. Oh, this game is pathetic. Too funny. Schuler in the high-flying defense as it comes off the field. Yes, he's high-fiving the defense, that's for sure. What a play there. Nice sack by the Dolphins. So they're going to kick it away. Coming in to kick it away now is... I should actually be... I got to keep track of the time now because it's under 5 minutes. But again, the clock's just basically going to run. George Roberts comes in to kick it away. Here's the punt. And he'll kick that as average. That'll be 43 yards. So George Roberts comes in, kicks this one away. 43 yards on the kick. And on the return, it will be Joe Cribbs. And Cribbs will return this one. Nope, right where he stands. So Cribbs catches it, goes nowhere. And that'll be 30 seconds off the clock because they're letting the clock run for the punt. Bennett only played 4 games. Well, he's been on my list. He's in this game. And he's doing pretty well for the Dolphins. All right, so we got to start going short pass right now. So defense F, short pass coming up, and we're gonna go to we're gonna go right down the list of my wide receivers. So we're gonna start with Butler. So we got a 13. We got a 13 to Butler. That is complete to Butler. Butler will go for 17 yards, 15 yards, call it. So Ferguson to Butler here in garbage time for 15 yards. And they're going to hurry up. So we're going to go 15 seconds off the clock. Oh, wait. Undo the last play. All right, so that's a pass from Ferguson to Butler. 15 yards, 15 seconds off the clock. There we go. All right, short pass again. Defense C. And we're going to try to get it to Cribbs out of the backfield. So we have 13. Minus 2 is an 11. Complete the Cribbs out of the backfield. Cribbs out of the backfield. Cribbs will go for 11 yards. 11 yards. Another first down. So Ferguson, Cribbs, 11 yards on the catch. And a quick hurry-up offense here. So just 15 seconds off the clock. So that's kind of how I'm doing the last few minutes of the game. All right, C defense stays out there again. We're going to go to Frank Lewis this time. So we have a 12. Minus 2 is a 10. Uh-oh, here comes the pass rush. And no, he slips away. He won't scramble, so he's going back to Frank Lewis. And we said that was a 10. Complete. He hits Lewis in stride. And Lewis goes for 16 yards on the catch. So all of a sudden, the Bills have come to life here in garbage time. And we're gonna go 30 seconds on that one because it was a longer catch. And we're at the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes ago here in Miami, 20-0 Dolphins. Take a knee, let's go home. The hitch and ladder time. Yeah. All right, we'll go deep. All right, against defense A, we'll go deep. Let's look for Ruben Gant. We'll try Ruben Gant. All right, so we have a 5 against A, so that's a 3. Yep, that's actually, it should be more than that. I think they should be playing pass. So if I play pass and I use the highest setting because I'm in the hurry up, I think it should be a -4. So I only got a 1 long pass. Oh, here comes the rush. And this time they get him. And guess what? He fumbles. And is picked up by the Dolphins. 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So Ferguson is sacked and Miami recovers the ball. Oh, who's going to pick it up? Vernon Herder is going to pick it up. The defensive end. He's sacked by Vernon. Oh, he's sacked by Vernon Herder. Let's see what's going to happen on the return. and they run it back for 5 yards. So he's sacked by Vernder Herder. Ed Taylor picks it up and runs it 5 yards, and that's good for a 15-second play. And with 1:45 to play, I think that's the 5th turnover for the Bills. It's just turn out the lights. The lights have been turned out a long time. So defense F. Williams comes in. Williams. Oh, he has some daylight. 1:45. Oh no. A 1-2. No. He gets some daylight though. And that'll be 25 yards. Delvin Williams comes in, finds a seam, and goes 25 yards to the 9-yard line. And Miami's knocking on the door. Defense E this time. This time it's going to be Robisky. -1. He'll gain 2 yards. So Robisky plows ahead for a couple of yards. Time ticking away in this one. 2nd and 7 from the 7 against defense A. Ooh, who's 49? Woody Bennett's back in the game. Can Woody get it done? He's got a 3. Woody Bennett goes 5 yards. Woody Bennett goes 5 yards. And he's at the 2-yard line, and this will be the last play of the game. Who's going to get the carry against defense F? 48. Woody Bennett one more time. Woody Bennett, a 4. Woody Bennett. Oh, he's 2 yards. He scores. Woody Bennett goes in for the touchdown as the gun expires and Miami just rubs a little salt into that wound. Oh, boy. Not a good day for the Bills. Let's check the PAT. And the PAT, ooh, that just hooked inside the upright by Von Schaman. But the kick is good, and that is the final, folks. 27-0 Miami. Let's take a look at the stats. So first I want to save it. Save. Yep. Wow. Let's take a look at our game reports, shall we? Go to our box score, and wow. 27-0 Miami. The Bills fall to 0-6. Delvin Williams, a 2-yard TD run in the first quarter. Von Schaman missed the extra point. 6-0 Miami. Robisky, a 16-yard run in the second, and it's 13-0. And then in the third quarter, Woodley, a 52-yard pass to Tony Nathan, made it 20-0. And then again at the gun, it was Woody Bennett from 2 yards out to make it 27-0. So basically a touchdown in each quarter for Miami and absolutely nothing for the Bills. The first downs were even. The rushing yards weren't even close. Only 52 rushing yards for the Bills. There was no rushing going on today. 244 yards for Ferguson, all in garbage time for passing. Total yards were pretty even. Fumbles lost. 5 turnovers on fumbles. Unbelievable. Cue fight on the field. Yeah. And Carl wants to call a timeout just to rub it in. I didn't need to. Chuck Knox is running across the field. She's yelling at him for running up the score. He did. He ran across the field. You mother, what are you doing? Oh, and that's that. We'll take a look at the statistics here. Yeah, Ferguson, 7 yards rushing. Joe Cribbs, only 27 yards rushing. That was pathetic. 23 for 36 for Ferguson, but again, a lot of that in garbage time. And take a look at the fumbles. Joe Ferguson, 2 fumbles. Butler, a fumble. Lewis, a fumble. So practically everybody that caught the ball fumbled in this game for the Bills. It was a tough day for the Bills. So Miami, Woodley was 9 for 15. He didn't need to throw a bunch, 176 yards. Nat Moore, Tony Nathan, and Jimmy Cephalo all over 50 yards catching. For rushing, Terry Robisky had 38 and a touchdown. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it went. No fumbles. They had a couple of sacks. They had an 87-yard kickoff return to start the game by Don Bessalou. And that's kind of how it goes here from Miami. So let me go back to Studio B so I can say hi to everybody and bye to everybody. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Fun time here. playing some Solitaire Pro Football, so I got to go log in this score here. And thanks for everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go grab myself some dinner, and I'll kick back. And if anybody's streaming tonight, let me know. I'll watch somebody here. Tomorrow, depending on what time I got to pick her up from the hospital, hopefully she comes home tomorrow. I might do some Apple hockey. I've been talking about Apple hockey for a long time, and I got to set that up and stream some of that Apple hockey. I keep talking about that, but I keep getting addicted to this football game. So, no, it was not inflated footballs. This was just a bad game for the Bills. So, anyway, the final score again for Miami, 27-0 Dolphins over the Bills in 1980. Miami improves to 3-3, salvaging their playoff hopes. The Bills move to 0-6. That's a big O. Well, I wanted to play the Bills to see if I could get them a win. And again, I'm just kind of watching it play out, but I wanted to see if maybe the quick play wasn't doing it justice. But nope, the Bills are not playing well. But it's fun. Either way, it's fun. It's a good time. We'll talk to everybody later. Thank you so much. Thanks for putting up with my phone calls tonight when I had to get those, but those were kind of important. And we'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.